Hit that so I can read this. Alright, so Freddie Diamond. You represent Maryland.
With
So
Maryland, Frederick, Maryland, to be exact.
facts. So is there a battle rap scene there?
Uh, like, what do you mean, like battle rap? Like, is it a
Like,
league out here?
yeah, is there a league out there?
Nah. I started out here. I mean, they know about it out here, but it's no league out here.
Okay.
I mean, my cousin, he from out here. He battled. He from out here.
Who?
He part of OSBF. Lavish. Yeah, that's me and him.
Lavish. Okay, I'm familiar.
He
I think I've watched one of
yeah,
his
that's my
battles.
yeah. So you know, not too many people. There's probably like 4 or 5 battle rappers out here.
So you, Lavish, who else?
Billy Black. I don't know if he battle anymore though, but uh, he from New York, but he live out here. The one dude, Hefe Street, he live out here too. He from New York though. And
Okay.
then she started way before us, before we even knew about battle rap.
That
Precise
nice.
fashion. She battled C3. She started out on Queen of the Ring and Grind Time.
Yep, I know who
And
you
that was
talking about.
like back in like 2009. I wasn't the we wasn't the city wasn't really paying attention at that point.
Okay.
But I mean, the battles that I did have out here, they put me in a newspaper for it. So they
Oh,
definitely
that's good.
know, definitely be paying attention out here. I got half the city, yeah, they my fans. Anywhere I go to the store, somebody recognize me, they be like, "Man, when your next battle?" I be like, "Well, the newspaper that did it for me."
Oh, well, that's good. That's good acknowledgement. Yeah, that's really
Yeah.
good. So, where does Freddie Diamond's battle rap journey start?
Oh. All right. So it started in Frederick. To be honest with you,
Okay.
it started out as like I said, I didn't really. My story's a little different from everybody else's. Like
Mm.
I wasn't paying attention. Like I wasn't. I didn't even know that the culture existed. Like the only battle I remember like growing up was Murder Mook and Jay Mills from the DVD.
Mm.
So I seen some dude. I was incarcerated at one point in time in my life, and this dude that was in there, he was rapping, and I was like, man, you trash. He wound up. We both wound up being on the streets at the same time, and my homeboy from New York was like, shit, you think you better than that dude? That dude think he better than you? Well, how about we set you up to battle? So he set up the little card, and the first actual battle rapper I ever met was Black Rolak, and he was like pretty much after my battle was over, he came up to me and he was like, "Was this your first battle?" I was like, "Yeah, I didn't write nothing. I freestyled." He was like, "Go home and watch battle rap." And I went home and I typed in battle rap and I seen Charlie Clips battle, and then after that, I was hooked since then.
Okay. Now I check verse tracker. Now you could tell me is this correct? Verse tracker starts at 2020. Like
All right,
great.
yes,
Great
yeah,
was
yeah.
your first battle.
All right, so 2020, yeah, 2020 is when I started my actual career. That was like when I did that little battle. They did when I did the battle around where I lived at. It was just like some fun shit to do, and
Mm.
it wasn't recorded until after. and then 2020 is my actual first like battle book on a league YouTube drop. So yeah, 2020 is probably when I originally started. So yeah, that's when I started. If you want to say it from there.
Yeah, because it says that Great Swank was your first battle. Well, it has on
Nah,
there. That
first
was like your
battle was all right. Yeah, all right. So my first battle actually was this dude named Rebel Line. It was on Bars Over Bricks, but Bars Over Bricks had just started out. I guess they didn't upload it to Verse Tracker.
okay.
So yeah, so
That's your first one. How did that first
yeah,
battle go? Was that one round, 3 rounds?
3 rounds. I mean, it was cool. I mean, people was just after I got done, people was like, yeah, like they was just they just knew that they was like, man, if you get better, you be a problem. That's the only thing people was telling me like. And then like my second battle after that was OSBL, a verse hazard.
Uh, yeah. It's funny you mentioned OSBL because I was gonna ask that because I was going through the first track and I'm like, okay, I see a lot of your battles are OSBL or either Capital Battlegrounds.
All
Now,
right, so
was either a home league?
OSBL was actually my home league.
Okay. Salute the
I,
kills.
yeah, Kel, shout out to Kel, shout out to the whole OSBL staff roster. You know what I'm saying? Got to make sure I get them their flowers. When I first started, I was freelancing.
Okay.
I was filling out the scene. So Bars Over Bricks was cool with it. Lazarus was on there, so him and Hesse pretty much got me in contact with them. So once I got the battle from them, and then I was in contact back in 2018 when I did my little battle rap thing in Frederick, trying
Mm,
to actually get on a league, and I was in contact with Kels when she was with the other league, and then when she started her league, I had wound up getting incarcerated. So 2020, when I got out, is when I got out, and then that's when I started. So I got back in contact with her because my first original battle on Bars Over Bricks wasn't supposed to be Rebel Line. It was supposed to be Hazard, but he no showed or whatever he did. He disappeared the week of the battle. Nobody could find him. So, and then he reappeared in OSBL, and then Kels pretty much was like, "Who trying to battle Hazard?" And I was like, "Shit, I was booked to battle this dude a week ago. Set it up." And then I went over there, and then then my third battle was Great Swank on CBG, and once I went to OSBL. I went to a couple events as a fan, and I seen that it was like family oriented, and it was developing. And I was like, I wanted to get better, so I chose to join OSBL. You know what I'm saying, to get better in my career.
I must say, whatever Kels is over there doing, it's working. She's producing a lot of stars, a lot of great talent that everybody's talking about. You have your stars like your A, like you have your Cubans over there. You have Ace, She, Souffle Soul, Foots. Um, then you got your Zeke. You got Fame, Swerve, and then like she got newer talent that's making their names. Salute the Tomboys, salute the Mallory,
Right.
um, salute to them. They're in the crucible. So salute to them making waves. Like Kels has done a lot. She's done a lot. But like I see how she's giving y'all a chance to, develop before
Yeah,
you really get the name.
and you gotta earn. And one thing for sure, one thing I can say about OSBL, I ain't gonna lie. I've been over there since 2021. was like officially when they said I was a part of the league officially 2021. So I have gotten way better than what I was when I first had my first battle over there. And
Okay.
then it's the process that you gotta go to. Like it's actually like military school. Like it's like a boot camp. You gotta work your way up. So and if people see how the cards are set up, like the names of the cards mean actually what's going on. When you see names on basic training, that means these are the dudes that tried out or they're training so we can get ready for the next level. So that's why I can say I thank Kells and OSBL for even giving me the opportunity to even to be a to even say I was a part of that league, to even say I'm a part of the league, because I'm still a part of the league. But you know what I'm saying. But furthermore, when I got in this battle rap game, I had my own goals. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So and everybody like what I'm saying. Everybody got their own agenda. And one thing I wanted to complete, even though I wanted to be OSBL and become a development battler so I can get better, I still wanted to make it to the level where I'm at now. You know what I'm saying? The RBE1 SK intake. So the work is not over with yet.
Let's get into that because you're at OSBL, and a lot of people are saying OSBL is kind of like the bridge to like URL. So, how did you get from going from OSBL to URL, say like ahead of you, and then you took the exit and you ended at RBE?
Alright, so I'm not going to lie. I wanted to be on any major platform that would give me a change. And everybody wants to be in the NBA, which they call that URL, and that's cool and all. But when I think about what I want to do, I'm in the right spot where I'm at. I want to, like, this is the thing. I don't, and this is no shot to them or none of that, but you could be you see a bunch of people, they book people like Foots, that's from OSBL, all the new people, and then people will be in the chat saying they don't know these people.
That's a fact.
I'm not. I don't want to be one of those guys. I want to be one of those. Oh yeah, we know him from YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where we know half of the people from. That's where
That's
we know all the names from. YouTube, the groundwork. So I feel like this is where I'm at. I don't want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like I just want to go. Like I don't want to be a part of something that like I just gotta be a part of that. Like I want to be a part of something and do my thing freely. And I know in this in RBE is one of the top leagues, if not the top league. And it's a place. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not mad. I'm not like I said. I'd rather be over here. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm not mad at it because that is very true. You have had a lot of people that have gone through the process with the PGs, the Crucible, and you see them, then you don't see them. At least with RBE, you go through the process, you get some drops on YouTube. The visibility makes a difference. That's how you grow your fan base.
exactly that's what I want to do. Grow my fan base. Not saying that I'm here just for get my fans up. None of that. I'm trying to learn too. And what people don't understand is the intake process is similar to the same thing what I've been training up to do at OSBL. So it's like I'm already trained to do some of the stuff that they're teaching in there. It's just other stuff that I it's people on the professional level. This is the pro league. So the professionals are always better than the amateurs.
That is very true. Cause Wing is definitely making sure you guys do that 70.
Yeah, and and that's the thing about me with the 70. That's how I knew I was perfect for the program because I was like, I already do the 70. I already promote myself because I believe like if you want to get somewhere, you need to promote yourself. You gotta show yourself at the best ability. So even bad battles where I didn't finish the round, I still find the hottest thing I said, make it a clip,
Mm,
and promote myself that way.
that is very true. That is very true. Like, I know a knock that I keep hearing, well, I keep saying people mention on Twitter as far as the RB intake process is, oh, y'all are expected to be in spaces all day. That is not the case. You do not have to be in spaces all day. Just when they have certain ones, your participation and being in that space may be required, or you should be there for it. But all day,
Right.
no.
You know. But I mean, it's some people that don't be in the spaces. Some people that don't, they be in the spaces, but they don't talk, but they promote themselves.
Oh yeah,
Everybody do their thing. I found my way. Like, usually I'll be up there talking and all that, but they got the card coming up, so I stay in the listeners and let the ones on the card go ahead and speak, promote. Because at the same point in time, I'm still learning. So I can learn some tactics that they using. So I sit back in the listeners, and if it's the kickback, I pull up to the speakers and talk. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not really battle rap talking at the kickback. It's talking about everything at that point. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and it's a good thing that they got the spaces because it makes it comfortable when you meet somebody. Like it's always an awkward silence when you meet somebody that you never talked to before, but they heard of you. But
yeah,
it's always that awkward silence. Now that Wing set it up to where as though you're in the spaces, everybody participates. You know everybody's voice, so when they see you, it's not an awkward silence.
yeah.
It's some type of comfortability. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's getting you out there because everybody that's speaking is not a battle rapper.
No, that is the great thing about the spaces. Like the spaces title might be battle rap, but then when you just start scrolling through who's in the spaces, it's like you got media, you got this person, you got that person popping up. That is just like okay, a little bit of everybody's popping up nowadays. So get all the jewels that you can get from the spaces.
Definitely.
Um, how did we get here? Like, what were you doing prior to hearing about the RB intake, and how did you hear about it?
All right, so when I first started, like my first year of battle rap, like you said, 2020, 2021, I didn't know what a car filler was. So and to me, that it didn't bother me when people were saying that because I just wanted to get my name out there. So I was down to be on any card. And in the midst, I battled in Newport News, CNBL. Shout out to them, the News Battle League, and I met Jay Breed, Power, Caution, all these people, and we used to run into each other at other events. And I was watching the One SK, and I was watching Max Out. I think when Cassidy battled Hitman, and I seen all of them that I seen at the News Battle League, and I seen Jay Breed on the stage rapping, and I was like, you know what? I need one of them. Like I want one of those. What? How did he get on there? And pretty much Jay Bree inspired me. Like he don't even know. And shout out to Jay Bree, but he don't even know. Me seeing him on there, me seeing him in 6'8" on there on the one SK for RBE, being as though that I knew them and they were from the same area where I'm from, made they inspired me, and that's what I did. I reached and when I seen they was doing the one SK intake process, I was in the spaces and I was around when I the first process started, and I just waited my turn, and out of the grace of God, Wing seen my message. She watched the battle. She liked what she saw, and now I'm here.
Yep, you are now here. So you're here. You are one of the more vigilant ones out of season two. I can't say that. You, Professor X, Tana, Bishop and Bishop, Bishop
Yeah,
and Bishop. There's a few
yeah,
of y'all that are actually in the spaces. Everybody's getting to know y'all. So that's great.
yeah.
How
Scary.
many
Hey,
how, how many of your season two were you familiar with prior to coming to intake?
all right, so I knew Rex Ruger. Like I know him. He's from Baltimore, so we ran into each other many times at events. And when I had my first battle, he was there too. So he was supporting one of the people from where he was at. So I knew
Okay.
him. And when I seen Thanks to God, I knew him from the Bags and Bodies show. I just ain't know that that was his name.
Okay.
And uh, I know J-Vo because he battled on OSBL before. I know a bunch of season one people. Like I'm getting to know a bunch of the season two dudes because I haven't seen a lot of them before. So only but a couple, a few. I know Bishop from Georgia. I know him from the spaces. So I like me and him. I already know who that is, and that's pretty much about it. I'm just pretty much getting to know everybody. Like you know what I'm saying? Like everybody else is. I'm getting to know everybody. So, but the names that I'm familiar with is that I was familiar with when I went in there was Rex and probably Banks the God.
Okay.
Everybody else, I either just heard of them, like I didn't even know who Tanner was until we got in the process. But everybody else knows him, so it be like that sometimes.
That is very true. I can honestly say with season two, it was only I knew you, I knew Rex, um, you, Rex, who else in season two was I familiar with? Bex the God. Who else?
Oh yeah, I know Bose the Bambinos.
Oh, Bose,
But
yeah.
that's Bambino. His name's just Bose now. But yeah, I knew him when I seen his name. I was like, well, pretty much everybody know him.
Yeah. I know Bose. I know Taj Melly.
Hmm.
Who else? I think that's it. Far as your season, yeah. Far as your season two, it's a lot of I had a lot of question marks with a lot of them. I didn't know who a lot of them were until I really started like talking to some of them, and
Right.
I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm familiar now. I'm like, okay, I got an idea who you are.
I'm back. I'm back again. All right. All right.
Yeah,
You hear me?
Season one, I
Oh,
had an idea of
yeah.
more of them for season one. I knew most of them prior to the intake. Now I know you know
Right.
wordplay. You know Gary. Like,
Yeah.
did you talk to either one of them in regards to the process?
Uh, I mean, like I said, I was around when the process started,
Okay.
so I was already. I probably knew more than what they knew get before they got into the process. So I mean, they not in the process no more. So they not. Yeah, I'm not gonna say like I don't know what they got to say about the process, and I really don't like really because everybody goes through different things when you're in the process. So everybody gets different outcomes. So what they was doing must I don't know, but that's on them. I haven't talked to them. They know I'm in the process or whatever. They gave
Okay.
me they gave me the good luck. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much about it.
Okay. So you know that I'm sure you know Osiris then.
Yeah, I know Osiris. I knew
Fuse.
Sky ATM. I knew King Shadow, Power, Fuse, Cream. Uh, it was it. Like I knew a lot of people. I know a lot of people in season. I can't even name them right now, but just and a lot of them we done ran into each other, being on cars together. I battled Power, so you know what I'm saying.
Hold on. When
That's
did
why.
you battle Power?
Uh,
Because I
like
don't think I've seen it.
2021, 2022. No, 2022. I battled him. The News Battle League, me versus Power.
I gotta go watch that.
Yeah, you know, that's what I'm saying. So I know him. Like I said, I know a bunch. I know King Madison. I know him. I knew anybody from the news. I met them.
Okay.
DMZ. I battled on Showtime, so I know Fuse.
Mm,
Osiris. Yeah, Osiris. And yeah, the new. I'm meeting new. It's a bunch. It's a couple people that I didn't know that's in the process, but you know, I'm meeting people.
I think I got a nice little mixture for season two. Y'all are rather like, I guess because a lot of y'all. Hold on for 1 second. Hello. Hey, let me finish what I'm doing, and I'll call you back. All right. Sorry about that. Um. Yeah, yeah, your season two, y'all still rather quiet. It's like a feel y'all that I think Tanner's number one for most of maybe annoying, but I get it. I get his promotion is trolling, you know. But I think y'all got a good mixture.
Everybody's.
Hmm?
I'm just when what I'm waiting on because everybody done played their rounds and everything, and we done got the feedback. I
Mm,
just want to see who makes. I just want to see who makes the adjustments, the right adjustments. So
definitely,
like who took back to make the adjustments, and I'm just waiting on one. I just want to see us all rap. Once we all rap,
definitely,
and then everybody decides who's yeah is this the all right, this is the person that's the best. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm ready. Like, I'm ready to get this season started. I feel like We got some hitters in there. Cause I definitely watch everybody that I see that's a part of season two. I watch their battles. So just to get familiar with the person. So a lot of them I see why they're in the process. So I just can't wait for in 2 weeks. The breed different. They got the 23rd, 24th. You know, I ain't got the card right now, so I don't know the names offhand. But I know Gwitty versus Caution on there, 6'8" versus Mr. Mills, Dollar Bill versus Jay Bree. So I'm gonna make sure I'm in the building for that. And then April coming up, that's when I'm coming up. So
Yeah, I think like don't get me wrong, the breed different. I definitely want to see, but I think I'm definitely excited to see you guys have y'all card because a lot of y'all not familiar with each other. So when these battles happen, it's gonna do some separation. That is like a lot of y'all. Some of them be in the space and talking about how great they are, and it's like okay, when these battles drop, I hope it equals up to that.
right.
Cause some of them don't wasn't trying to hear the criticism that they was getting off their rounds. So it's like, who you think that criticism hard? Wait until that battle drops.
Man, you know what? I played my round.
mm,
I played 2 rounds actually.
mm,
Same the criticism I was given, the feedback, the responses. You know what? I respect them for that. I
mm,
do, cause even when gave me feedback, that's why I was like, yeah, you know what? I it was some harsh. Like if the other people it would have been harsh. Me, I got tough skin, so you know. But you know what? And the reason why I respect the way I'm glad that it was harsh.
mm,
Pause it, say, but I'm glad it was. I'm glad because it was real. The responses were real. The feedback, the reactions was real. So once I
yeah,
got, and I was like, man, that's as real as it can get right there. I even,
yeah.
I even chimed in like, yeah, that shit was ass. So some people can't handle feedback. Some people, that's the people that can handle feedback. Some people can. The ones that really handle it a certain way and make the proper adjustments, that's the ones that want to do better. I feel like it's no point of you arguing somebody's opinion. They're gonna think whatever they're gonna think. So it's like you can't argue somebody else's opinion. You gotta take the good with the bad. Like it's always a message in somebody's words. So
That's very true. The feedback that you did get, now you I, I'm pretty sure Kellis is a harsh critic because she wants the best. So your feedback you got here, was it anything you've heard before that you needed to fix? Yeah.
uh yeah, I heard it before. Just certain things. But it was might some things a lot of the things that I heard from RBE was like different because they was like but a lot was similar too because they was like everybody always say, bro, you gotta get to the punch faster. Like, you know what I'm saying? They was like, you only got a certain amount of time. We're keeping time here, we're judging, so you gotta you gotta heat up faster than whatever you were heating up in those battles. So I definitely, yeah, it was some similar things, but it was a lot of different things they were saying too.
But I've heard that a lot with a lot of people with the you gotta get to the punch faster, or like you gotta get to the good part quick. Like a lot, like pretty much everybody I think is gonna, most people are gonna get that. But it's, yeah, Cause yeah, if you go over time, I think you get docked for that. Cause I think y'all only got what 2 minutes and 30, or like
It's
3 minutes, something like that.
3 minutes hard, 30-second hard stop. But see, that's the thing. The time is never an issue with me.
Mm,
That's what people don't understand is that's what the standard round is at OSBL is 4 minutes
mm,
for a one rounder.
okay.
So if they ask you for a one rounder at OSBL, it's either 4 minutes or 4.5, maybe. But 4 minutes is the one rounder. So writing less than that is easy. A minute. Sometimes it depends on what type of rapper you are. That's how I look at it because
True.
sometimes I don't really me if I'm counting reaction time, I know how to engage. I'm real good at engaging with crowds and you know what I'm saying, saying things to make the crowd react, regardless if it's a good bar or just a funny ass bar or just any type of bar. So I can get a minute reaction time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not so like sometimes I might underwrite on a round
Mm,
because you know the reactions, especially when you think about it, that's part of the battle. Like regardless if they say stop your time, stop my time, that's when you nowadays people like this with like this process. Yes, you got to go with the time, but other than that, if it's only thing they talk about the time limit is tournament style battles.
yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Because nine times out of ten, that leagues they just automatically think that you're right into the time limit that they gave you anyway. So and if you right, if you good enough, yeah, you know what I'm saying. So I don't know. I can't. I never been one of those dudes that write a long ass round. Like no, like I can't be up there writing like rapping a long one rounder for 6 minutes. Hell no, that's long as hell.
It is. Cause if you was gonna do that, you might as well just did 3 rounds. If you was gonna keep going.
Exactly.
Out of who rounds that you've heard, because I know y'all have done pretty much most people have done a round. Who whose rounds were good to you? Out of like some of the rounds you heard.
Mm. Now this is where you got me right here, cause
Well,
I don't.
yeah, because you may not remember. It's cool.
I think Banks the guy he had a good round, but you know he had a good round, and I think I heard. Oh, I know he just got with season two. I know him too. He from Maryland, but he live
Pro?
in ATL Pro. Yeah, I ran into him at a couple events, Gates of the Garden. So because one point in time, Gates of the Garden used to be one of the leagues, the gateway leagues to get to the next level.
That yeah, it's very
So
true.
you so I was booked on there probably like 3 times, and I ran into him. Anytime I was at ATL at Gates of the Garden, which was twice, I ran into him both times, and then I've seen him in Philly too. Yeah, but and then he came to OSBL before too. He battled Fame.
Yeah, like he's dope. He is. He's one of those people that I was like, okay, he's good. How come I don't see him a lot? I know people have, you know, some people battle rap a lot. Some people pop out every now and again. But last time I saw Pro, he had a good showing, in my opinion.
Yeah, he does. You know what it is? What it is with a lot of people with this battle rap thing, and I'll be seeing it. Not saying that he's one of them, but just in general, a lot of battle rappers think that just because they rap good, that that's all they gotta do. Like they don't know how to promote, or like they just think rapping good in the league owner telling them that they did the best that night and booking them again is just it. Nah, man, this is
Nope.
you know you gotta. It's a business. You a business, so you know you gotta keep treat yourself like a business at this point because if you don't have a manager, the ones that don't have a manager like me, I don't have a manager, and I'm an independent like artist. I book myself, so you know I make sure I put clips out there of myself, and I make sure I'm in the right show up the leagues. Like if it's leagues I want to rap on, I show up to be a fan, like just to see what's going on. I'm peeping the scene at the same time, but yeah, I'm a fan. I went to the Bricks first intake the first day.
Mm.
So, you know, I was in there being a fan, seeing the battle, seeing, and then also I was in the process. So I, I think that day is when the same day as the Bricks first intake is the same day I got a part of the process.
Mm.
So I was there as a fan. I was already going there anyway, but like I said, God works in mysterious ways. I got good news the same day as that. So, and I was there watching as a fan, and you know, the CJ Bree, Caution, and all them. I ain't seen them in a while. Is I was also there scouting too, like scouting for myself. Like I don't know if other people do that, but I know when I'm at potentially battle rap events where I can rap on that league, I'm scouting. I'm listening to what the crowd's reacting to. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just listening, just paying attention, learning.
That is very true. Because what might hit at OSBL, because, say you reference something out this way,
Exactly.
definitely probably might not hit out Virginia, depending on what the reference is.
Exactly.
So that's why I say knowing your audience, being aware of the room.
Knowing your surroundings, reading the room. Soon as I get in, soon as I get inside the building, like say I'm booked for a battle,
Mm,
and they like soon as I get in, if I know OSBL, it depends on how the event's going. You know what I'm saying? Depends. You it don't matter where your name's at. If you ain't main event, they might call you anytime to rap. So it depends on how the event's going. But all the way leading up to they call my name, I'm listening. I'm reading the room. I'm like, all right, this is what the energy is. So I know what energy level to start out on the battle. So if I know the crowd hasn't been reacting to bars and stuff like that, I'm coming out with high energy. The high energy of the just to get just to get the crowd started. Just to get the crowd engagement. It's a lot of things I do. Like you know what I'm saying. So you know I ain't trying to give everybody my special moves and all that. So you know I can only give you a little bit of game.
do you have a slogan?
You know, not really. I don't have one. You know what? I've been thinking of making one. I've been trying to come up with one, like something like that really like I I haven't been like it hasn't. I had an intro that I did, but it's time to move on from some certain things. So I just feel like I don't know. I've been trying to make one, but it, whenever it pops up, it pops up. So to
Okay.
me, I just think like having a slogan or whatever. That's like uh I don't because it's like now you're taking away from the bars you could have wrote against your opponent when you say something like that. Like like I like how Verb did the so it's showtime like shit like that. Like the twerk is strapped in. Like I like transition little special moves like that. Like now I'm cool with something like that. But as far as like having a little slogan like T Top, you know how this my closing verse. Da 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 the clothes are hers. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably like 8 or 9 bars right there. That's taken away from what he has to rap in the third round because he said that. So
Yeah.
I just look at it like I ain't trying to be one of them type of rappers that's my slogan's half my round. No, I'm
Oh yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah. No, that's understandable.
I'm a fine. I'm a come up with one though.
Top five DMV battlers.
Mm. All right,
Because
so
the 757 would be included in the new DMV.
old DMV. So all right, you saying my top five,
Your top
my
five.
personal five favorites. All right,
Yep.
so K Rock, that's number one, and then he was good at one point in time. I mean, I still think he's okay. You know what I'm saying? But Ty Law,
Fire.
he's somebody out. He's somebody I watched around here. Like he has a great style. So yeah, Child Law, mm, As,
Okay. Two two
mm,
punchers. Okay.
I got two more. I got two more. So mm, I gotta go with mm, Foots is. I gotta go with Foots. He's like my favorite battle rapper at OSBL to be honest. So Foots and Danger Zone.
I like
I feel like yeah, Danger Zone. Ah, nah. You know what? Take Danger Zone out. Put Flair Soul.
it.
That's my favorite battle rapper at OSBL for real, for real. Him and Foots, my
I'm
two
not mad
top.
at that.
So yeah, they my top five in the DMV. Don't
I'm not,
nobody get mad at me. That's my favorites. You know what I'm saying? Because people might look at it. You don't think I'm the top five in the DMV? Nah, that's just my favorites. Like my personal favorites.
yeah, because I think I did ask. Yeah, I think I did ask that for the DMV, and then I asked that as far as the 757, and those conversations kind of went crazy. Cause
Man, you know what? I don't. I'm. That's why I'm from Maryland. You know what? At the end of the day, I don't get into those rivalries with the 757 and them saying they not the DMV and all that because you know what? everybody, everybody has their own rivalry. So it's just natural for people to feel how they feel. So it's like I avoid it. So what I'm saying. I done rapped in DC. I done rapped in Maryland. I done rapped in the 757. So I just don't get in between it. I understand everybody want to be Virginia, want to be Virginia, Maryland want to be Maryland, and the DMV and DC want to be DC. So it's just the competitive nature. You know how it is.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Top three leagues.
Mm,
Top three leagues out the DMV.
mm. Come on, that's easy. OSBL number one. Damn, what other league I wanted to rap? Uh, damn. Pit fight and the last one is is kind of iffy. Showtime because you know it's leagues in Virginia.
Yeah. Virginia got what news? They got uh, what's abs? Seven City Sharks.
Right. And then they got headhunters.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so I guess like so that's what I'm gonna do Showtime. That's gonna be the third one. OSBL first, Pit Fight second, and then Showtime. Because like the other leagues, like they ain't been having events like that. Like
yeah. That's very
I
true.
can't I can't think of like events they've been having. So I'm just going off of events like leagues I know in the DMV that has cards coming out like like not consistently is what I'm saying. So what I'm saying
Yeah,
pretty much like that.
that's very
Well,
true.
yeah, Showtime. So OSBL, but you know,
Um, what was your hardest battle you've had so far?
damn. What you mean by that?
Like hardest opponent? Yes.
Uh, you know what? I feel like the best opponent I heard I ever heard bar wise that I ever went against was my third battle ever. That was the Great Swank on CBG, and that's when I started out in 2020. I haven't, in my opinion, I haven't heard anybody say anything remotely like his wordplay was different. Like you know what I'm saying? Like other than that, the opponents that I go with, they that I've been having, they cool. But everybody any battle that I took, I thought that I could win. So that's how I'm looking at the situation. So it's like I feel like my hardest battle yet. Now, if you asking my hardest, biggest, like nervous, I nail biter, is this one coming up on RBE. Only because I never been on a stage before, and this is the actual professionals. This is what I've been doing it for. Like this is what I've been rapping on these other leagues to get to this point. So this is probably, but I'm not nervous. I'm like, I mean, I'm a little bit. I'm not worried. Like the jitters always happens when you get there. So I'm just ready for it to happen at this point.
Okay. See, I can't even ask, like, who do you think would be, like, the hardest opponent out of your season? Because, I mean, y'all have only heard rounds of each other, so that really can't say. Or,
I
like,
just
who do you feel would be
like
a good matchup for you?
I just look at it like I mean I can't really judge a person off the rounds that I hear on the phone. So the only judgment I can make is who's gonna be the most dangerous is when I get when the card happens. Like I gotta see you when I see what's in person. Like all right, this is what this person did. Like because when I went to the Bricks first intake, it's some people that stood out to me. Like I wasn't even hip to them at first, but seeing them live made me go watch their battles, the ones that I didn't know, which was Infrared, Be the MC. I didn't know them, but when I seen they battle live, I was like, you know what? I need to go watch these dudes. Uh, I heard of Will Major, but when I seen him versus OG Prime, I started tuning in. Like they made me fans right then and there, and that's 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 the reaction that I like. That's the reaction that I go on. Like when I gotta see you live. Like anything anything can happen on that camera. That camera that like they say, a camera speaks 1,000 stories. 1,000 words can tell 1,000 things. So anything can happen on that camera. But I want to see what live what it looks like. So okay, I might go learn something from somebody.
That is very true.
So I'm just waiting. I hear them in there talking they shit, and my op he don't be in that motherfucker like that. So me and him ain't talk shit, but soon as he in there, shit. Matter of fact, I Almighty Phenom is my op. Whenever the card drop, it's Freddy Diamond versus Almighty Phenom, RBE, and you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna go ahead and promote right now because he don't be around, so I can't sell the fight. I'm gonna sell the fight right here. So you know, but other than that, I'm just ready. I'm waiting my turn. I'm taking notes, sitting back, seeing how they doing. I'm trying to get. I'm making sure I got tickets for both days. I want to be there for the face offs too, but I'm kind of already working on face offs and all that. We do that at OSBL, so I kind of already got a little bit experience with that. So I'm just I want to see how they do their face offs though. So you know what I'm saying. I want to learn some shit from them. But other than that, I'm just ready. The 23rd, breathe different. I'm tuned in. I'm definitely tuned in for the bottom of the card. The intake for sure. Those are the ones I'm definitely having my eyes on. I'm watching every battle, but my microscope glasses is on the intake battlers because those are the people that I'm competing with. So I got to see what they do so I can try to outdo them.
That's a fact.
You know,
If somebody's not familiar with you, what battle would you recommend them to go watch?
mm. You know what? And I feel bad saying this for this dude, but Freddie Diamond versus Ill. Like, if you want to see the best, like Freddie Diamond versus Ill or Freddie Diamond versus Rich Papa Don, if you want to see the best version of me, because you know what I'm saying, how I feel. So but other than that, I feel like at this point you can watch anyone you choose. You're gonna get something out of it. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, my it's battles where, and you know what, I do promote. I even promote the battles where I wasn't that good in. because you want the reason why I do that is because I want people to see it's not as easy as everybody thinks it is. It's you have to go through the bumps, the bruises, the growing pains. It happens. That's what happens in battle rap. So if you see a battle where a person's in choked, it's a growing pain. You know what I'm saying? Like so I just tell people you can watch any one of my battles. Type in Freddie Diamond's verse, and you go. They all gonna pop up.
All right, last thing. Let them know your socials.
All right, you can follow me on Facebook, Freddie Diamond. You can follow me on Instagram, Freddie Diamond DMV. You can follow me on Twitter. My Twitter tag is Freddie Diamond and Energy. You know, I'm about to be on a new. I'm about to be on a season 2 intake upcoming card, April, May. Look out for that. Shout out if you and pay attention to the season. The season has started March 23rd, March 22nd, whatever the date. I might have got the dates wrong, but I know one of them is
23rd,
right.
24th.
23rd and the 24th, the breed different. The season
Cop them
starts.
tickets. Cop them tickets or get that
Top
VOD.
it's only a dub.
Yeah,
It's only a dub. You know, I don't know how much it's going to be soon later on down the line, but I know what it is right now. So
$20 for
shout
two
out to
days with the
Wayne,
battles.
Lauren,
Can't beat it.
everybody that gave me this opportunity. Shout out to Kels, OSBL. Definitely got to show them because it's they're a major part of why I'm at this level where I'm at now. You know, I might not be one of the familiar names over there, but if you go over OSBL, I'm a name over there. You know, so follow me if you ain't follow me. Talks with Jay. If man, listen, tune in, get your interview. Be on the
Facts.
lookout. 2024 is lit.
Like you said, the breed different. March 23rd, 24th. Look out because my predictions are coming. Some of y'all might hate my predictions, but I got an upset potentially happening in one of these battles. But I'm going to get into that when my predictions drop.
You know, I'm just ready. Listen. Jaden talked up a good fight. It's a couple battles I'm looking forward to, like Prophet G versus Drewski. That's one of the number one battles I'm looking forward to.
Shadow and
Like,
Mars.
yeah, Shadow. Yeah, man, listen. From the first time I ever seen Shadow, I knew he was a problem. Is Marvelous. I watched a couple of his battles. It's gonna be a good battle. That's gonna be a great battle because they brothers, and when brothers clash, that's a good fight. So
Trust me. Make sure.
Dollar Bill versus J. I'm definitely gonna be tuned in for that. Caution versus Gritty, man. You know what? I know I'm gonna be tuned in for that. I feel like that battle's gonna be so hilarious. But oh yeah, a person that who's my favorite battle rapper at RBE. I seen her at the Bricks verse intake, and I can't wait to see that battle. Peaches versus Jade. Peaches is my favorite female battle rapper. Caution, don't be mad at me because you know you still my favorite, but Peaches is my favorite female battle rapper. Like period. After what I seen, like she was rapping like a nigga. I was like, God damn. She was rapping like she be with them dogs.
It's one of those. Corner store
You know.
peaches. It's one of
Shout
those.
out to her. I just can't wait till next week. The season has started. I'm just ready for this. I'm ready for the season. Season 2. Shout out to my season 2 brothers. Shout out to my season 1 brothers. Best of luck to the ones that's getting ready to go up there. That's all I can say.
Thank you for the interview, and we're out.
Appreciate it.
Got you.